Welcome back, gamers, to some Dear Days content, and today we had the release of Minerva Rising, and we are cooking with these decks out here. We have so much stuff. You can already see even here, we have some decks that are updated. We're gonna have some Tamayura, some PBO. Eva, of course, is the focus of this video. We got updated The End. We have updated your Jeweled, and Pusa got added to the game. We're gonna have freaking MLB, Lukier, Snake, Archite, Maelstrom, Minerva, Friends, Graham Grace, so many decks. We're going to be doing so many videos on so many decks, and there's still more to come as well, so look forward to it. But of course, the big highlight of this set, of course, is that it made Eva the deck that it is known to be, one of the top tiers of the top tiers. And so here, we're going to show you an updated Eva game, in which was actually the game where I got Masters with, so it's already been filmed. But this is the list itself. So if you've been watching my deck profiles and stuff and you've been keeping up with the channel, you've already seen this list before, but this is basically what I ran for Eva. So of course we still have the original core of the deck, you know, 4 of the Persona Rite Eva, 4 of the original Obfuscate, 4 of course of the original Grade 1 Research Order, and then our trigger lineup. You can choose to play fronts or crit or draws as your last trigger. I think both are correct. It kind of depends, like, I feel like the promos, because they added some of the ones that weren't out at the time, have made it feel like we want to have draws still, but I've been finding that when you play the mirror match, you still want the fronts regardless to help deal with the big power numbers. But the big additions to this deck, of course, are, first things first, the Blue Research Lab. So a Blue Research Lab is an amazing Grade 3 research order. So it's a set order, and it says you play this if your Vanguard is a glitter with Eva in its name. And when it's put into the order zone, you look at the top 5 cards of your deck and choose up to 1 card from among them and call it to rear and shuffle your deck. So this lets you, in main phase, call an Obfuscate and activate its extra crit ability. On top of that, you can also, once per turn, Soul Blast 1 and rest 3 research cards in your order zone in order to give one of your glitter units plus 5k power until end of turn. This is really huge because this means you can swing with your other rears first and then swing with your Eva, and normally she would be 18k, but with this she's 23, so she can get over defensive your opponent checks from taking that first attack. So it's actually really nice too, and it helps you use some of your excess soul. Now back then, we still had Combine Rusher. I think 3 or 2 is fine, and then you play either 3 or 2 Bubble Mine. So I was initially playing 3 Combine Rusher, 2 Bubble Mine, but I think that at the end of the day, you still want a bit more Bubble Mine, just because you still, like, you can over CB pretty easily. I haven't really run into too many issues, but as I said, like, it really depends on how comfortable you are and how aggressive you want to be with the deck too. So feel free to adjust this ratio if you wish. But the other huge support card in the set that of course stuck around for a long time is the Grade 2 Great Sword of Fierce Black Flame Obfuscate. So this Obfuscate has 2 effects. The first one is on Rearguard Circle and Guardian Circle. If your order zone has 3 or more set orders, he gets plus 5k power and plus 5k shield, which is active on your opponent's turn as well. So he'll be a 15k rearguard on your opponent's turn, and he's a 10k shield from turn 3 onwards if you manage to get your 3rd research order. And so this is amazing, right? More defensive cards. This is what made the deck so good, is that you have 4, like basically 8 10k shields in the deck, which is not many other decks in the D form I can say that, right? And then of course the effect that actually matters is the second one. So when he's placed on Rearguard Circle by your card's effect, as long as, you know, you have an Eva Vanguard, if your order zone has 3 or more research cards, when he would attack, he attacks your opponent's whole front row in one battle. So he is a Vermilion, and he just knocks down your opponent's whole front row in one fell swoop, and it's also very important in the mirror match too. So this card is going to be super key in the mirror match, so make sure you keep that in mind. Very important. And the other new addition to this deck that some people play, some people don't, is Wavy Loss. So Wavy Loss is a Grade 1 who says, when placed on rear, if you have a Vanguard with Archite in its name or Glitter with Eva in its name on your Vanguard circle, then you can Soul Blast 2 and draw cards. So it is basically a GG from Jet in Eva, which is pretty good, and has a continuous that as long as you have 3 or more research cards in your order zone, gets plus 5k during your turn. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is not a snack box. I can't believe it. I don't have my snack box on me right now, but he looks like he has a fighting game stick, which is really cool. So Wavy Loss, we play as a 2-of just because he's a 13k attacker / booster, so it helps to make magic numbers with our Grade 2 Obfuscate or our Combine Rusher. And then on top of that, he also draws cards, and everyone loves drawing cards, right? So that's the big support, the big additions to Eva in this set. So now you can take a look at a gameplay and see how the deck performs with this new support as well. Commentary work like SVO casting? I mean, yeah, SVO was part of it, but I commentate for a lot of games. I commentate mostly for obviously Vanguard, but I do Shadowverse, I do Digimon as well. Dude, I always open Combine Rusher, it's crazy. Claudia isn't in the game yet? Oof, unfortunate. Japan is becoming like Singapore, more foreign workers than local ones? Yeah. I heard birth rate in Japan is becoming scarily low. Yes. No Yu-Gi-Oh? No, I've never casted Yu-Gi-Oh. Not particularly interested. The games that I want to still cast are like... Oh wow, Mirror. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while, bros. But the games I want to cast are... Like, Pokemon TCG is what got me into commentary. Or what inspired me to become a commentator, so it's like... It's a lifetime goal of mine to one day cast Pokemon in an official capacity. Oh, isn't this the black and white credits theme? Superior Everman? Nah, I haven't played this old format in so long. Professional Beyblade tournaments? Bro, if they call me, I'll cast Beyblade. Hell yeah. Time to watch. Oh, you're gonna watch Oppenheimer? Oppenheimer isn't actually airing in Japan for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons. Casting was great. Fuzzy, you should, I mean, if you have time, I feel like you're doing too much, but I feel like, how do I phrase this? It would be a very pleasant, having you cast at an official capacity would be a very pleasant addition to the caster lineup. I'll put it that way. What do you do if you apply to be an SPO caster but then never asked to actually cast anything? I'd say just kind of, you have to wait because there's a lot of people that are gunning for these positions as well, so... Boss, don't finish! You play Beyblade, will you challenge a 60-year-old champion of the West Prefecture? Oh, hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah, that's a goal. Yeah, just put yourself out there, Fuzzy. I mean, you do so much, but I think people know you as the data, website guy, but they might not know you as the, I'm actually interested in casting guy, so. It's like also just like, put yourself out there. Yu-Gi-Oh would love you because I don't think there's any streamer that speaks Japanese English. Yeah, that's surprising, right? That's also what surprises me about Pokemon as well. Like a lot of the Pokemon content creators, like outside of Ethan, I mean Ethan's a caster, but outside of Ethan aren't really like interested in the Japanese side of things. They don't know I'm interested in casting. Yeah, it's that meme. We could ditch henceforth and just search out another one here. Searchy search. Did my music die? Bring it back. Oh no, it's not. This is gonna be. The Durable Ride Line and Overdress, what would you like to see? What do you think they will do? Oh, good question, honestly. How many old and new ever do you run in your latest list? 4 old, 2 new. Was the ratio I ended up on. Do I love the Wool Dress anime? I think it's good. I still think I like season 2 of Overdress the most of all the seasons, but this current season's been pretty fun so far. It's been actually very cool. Ooh, PG, that's important in this matchup. Very important. Do you ever use the bind option for Maba's order? I don't play the bind order. Plays draws. That might drag things out. Does anyone ever guard 1 to pass in early turns? Some people do, against some specific matchups, but it's pretty... Obviously it's risky, but so you have to just work on very limited knowledge. Because 1 to passing usually comes from a place of like, oh, you've seen so many triggers, you're likely not going to check them. But in the early game, it's like, it just depends on what your opponent's mulligan is. So if your opponent didn't mulligan anything or mulligan 1, chances are they don't have any triggers in hand, so that means the chance of them breaking your 1 to pass is really high. If they mulligan 5, the chance of them actually having triggers in hand is relatively high, so 1 to pass might not get punished. So like you see, like there's literally, you can draw information from the very beginning of the game. Draws in Neva? No, it's fine. Draws in Neva are valid. Especially because this is like it's not exactly set 8 format. It has a lot of these promos that weren't there during set 8 initially. Uniformers aren't really threatening as bad guys. Well, the thing is, Jinky seems like he's pretty bad. Yeah, set 10 Eva draws are pretty common. Yeah. I think I might also change back to draws. The fronts aren't doing enough for me as I wish. If you did Master Duel videos, pretty sure Konami would ask you to cast for a World Championship. I don't know, they're just... I understand why Maxime goes ham on Yu-Gi-Oh, but I just don't feel that pull. It's the one game that just doesn't give me that kind of attraction, I guess. If I was asked, I would do it, I guess. But I really haven't played competitive Yu-Gi-Oh since COVID, basically. So I'm really not as interested in it anymore. I think we take this Obscudate. I think he's gonna try to swing with his Obscudate here. Oh no, he's actually swinging Vanguard. I don't mind going to 4 here. I don't mind going to 4. So we can take this and then take one of the Obscudates and then just guard the last one. That way our hand is still pretty chill. Our hand is still pretty chill in that sense. He's not compressed enough yet to like double crit me here. I like how the bad guys aren't certainly a certain evil. Yeah. But yeah. I've really been enjoying Shadow vs. Flame for that reason too. Like, the first big arc of the first 25 episodes is so pleasant to watch because it feels like the rival slash antagonist character is just so well done. And even though Raito is technically the protagonist, it feels like every one of the main characters is the protagonist too. Especially Tsubasa, the Haven player. Like, oh, dude. Okay, I actually need more CB than this. I think I'm gonna... This is what, 28, 36? So I can guard with this. If we hit a trigger, we can guard softer. We kind of have to take this. They're all good protects. I cannot tell you to watch Flame enough, bros. Shadow vs. Flame is a masterpiece. It's the most pleasant card game anime I've seen in such a long time. You have no idea. I love it so much. Can't wait to see how the Omeguja overhype caused the deck to be massively disappointing. I mean, we're already kind of getting there. Tsubasa makes me want to play Haven. That's why I've been playing so much Haven. That's why I've been playing so much Haven lately. Because of Tsubasa, dude. I love her. What do you think of the Sanrio collab? Hype. Hype. I don't really, like, follow Sanrio, I guess, if you can follow Sanrio, but I definitely vibe with it. I definitely vibe with it. Can't wait for Tsubasa Leader to evolve. I hope we get it eventually. Alright, Eva. Show your move! Show your move! I would just call Persona right at this point. Just want to deck thin. Do we call Persona right? I feel like it's a waste not to. I guess I can... Hold up, let me check my board. I need to CB1 for a rusher. The girl with Wingy? Yes. She's so good. Oh my god, she's so good. I cannot emphasize enough how great she is. Call the OT. That's more great ideas from Twitch chat, I see. Yeah, she's in the mobile game, but she's not in Evolve yet. She's not in Evolve yet. Alright, don't activate the other one. Activate Eva. Find me cards. I think I'm gonna put Combine Rusher down to 2. Ooh, that's a good find. Bubble Mine I needed. Hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Booby main. Booby main. Asking for a 5k guard from Eva is actually pretty good. I'll go without using the blue research lab here, I think. Go on. Drop 5k. We appreciating Shadow vs Flame in here? Yes! Can't stop watching Tsubasa versus Ren. Yeah. She's great. That fight is great too. Shion Gentleman is my favorite. Yeah, I love Shion as well. She's great. Alright, so this is where we just play the long game, I guess. D series, V series, I mean that's... Yeah, I don't think anyone would argue on that one. Isn't Great Topsky really good in this matchup? Yep. That's why I'm not setting up double intercept either, because, you know, of that same question, that same issue. Okay, heal good, heal good, heal good. Very nice. Glad I took this damage. We'll swing with Obscurate first, so let's give it to the Combine Rusher. Surprised at intercept, considering that, you know, I set this up. Ooh, this is a very Eva-like soundtrack. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love it. The teacher's pretty good. Oh yeah, the teacher's pretty funny too. Fits Archetype more. This track? Such a bob. Can I have the deck list? Yeah, in a second. Eat this! But yeah, the original Shadowverse anime is really not that great. And like they're actually treating, I think if you want to enjoy the original Shadowverse anime cast, you should play Champions Battle instead. Champions Battle treats those characters way better. And like the events from season 1 are referenced in Flame, but the anime kind of catches you up on it anyway, so it's kind of fine. Have you seen the Mikado fight yet? The first Mikado fight? Yeah, that's where I left, that's where I finished watching on last night. I got up to the end of the Mikado fight, or fights. Okay, Cole's great to obfuscate from the order, that's pretty nasty. Is Minerva better going first or second? I still think it's better going first because you build a bit of momentum. Even without restanding, you can do some combos and stuff, and then after that, you usually finish off with the Vanguard restand turns. The light beatdown was really good, yeah. Why didn't he call it in front of the monster? I know, right? Would have gotten big CC, but I guess it's fine. I guess we're all kind of remembering how to play this format. You're my #1 doctor. Not a real doctor, by the way. Champions Battle game based on Flame. I hope so too. Here I feel like we take the rears, guard the van. Select the card to guard. Wow, that's cool. That's pretty sweet. Dr. Nayad, yeah. So you cannot perform surgery? I can perform surgery on a grape. It's my secret skill. You know, like when you have like the dating apps and you have to write your specialty, I can perform surgery on a grape. That's how I get the ladies. Do I just take this? Eat crit and die? I feel like it'd be pretty funny if I did. But no, I think I actually have to. I have to guard this no matter what. And I do want CB, so... Give it to me! Uh-oh. Don't give it to me anymore! I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Oh, he gave it to Vanguard. Interesting. Okay. Nice! Actually misplayed, lol. Should have given it to Rear and made me double PG. Lumfow. Rafflecopter. Lawler skates. Okay, can we stop? Lying about his riz. I don't know what you're talking about. 43! That's pretty big, bro. It's pretty swole. Luckily, this is enough. I would just PG this, I guess. If I top deck Persona, that'd be like Me Gusta, you know? Why does my opponent have 10 cards in hand? Isn't that a problem? Shouldn't that be looked into? I really need Persona right here. Please God. Persona! Cool. Just hit OT. I'll do my best. Okay, no Persona. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. As long as this finds something good. Oh god, I was like, wait, is that my top 5? Okay, can I stop finding Eva off of the search and drawing to her instead? That'd be like super cool. Resolve you first, and I'll think about the combined rushers. I mean, we'll use it, but, you know. I really don't need 3 combined, huh? We put it down to 2. Don't activate. Exit! Ooh, Wavy Loss is good. How much soul do I have? 1. Maybe not so good. No, I think it's still good. I think it's still good. I probably can't live next turn anyway. Or should I be aiming with living next turn? 1 of Doc? Not before set 10, dude. No, no, no. Do I just accept that I'm not gonna win this turn and Prage to heal and then Persona next turn? I have a PG. If he has Persona, it's gonna be very tough. I think we have to take this. Put the rest back. Cool. Alright. Taking OT is one way to survive. I don't know about that one. Alright, give myself a 10k shield as well while I'm at it. And then we can use this. Soul Blast 1, rest 3. Give you the power. Where'd it go? Dynazenon! Battle go! Man, there's been so much like Dynazenon, Gridman content lately ever since Gridman Universe. I see a Zerlane advertisements in every single train station for because they have a Gridman Universe thing going on. Crazy. Okay, so he intercept with the Obscurate, so I guess that means I can actually call the grade 3 out instead. Mix you found is just on YouTube. You can just find it on YouTube. YouTube. Do I still have grade 3s? I do. Wonderful. Alright. Set up lethal everywhere we can. When's Gridman Universe coming in English? No idea. The choice restricts aren't in this game. It's a bit early. They're not out yet at this point. Oh, T-Bow! Oh my god. Alright, 26, 30. This is... Fuck it, just put it there. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god. Go! I don't have time. Give me PG, bro. Whoa! Whoa! No guard! Whoa! What the hell is going on? Whoa! Okay, GG's. Bastard! Bastard! We did it! We did it! We did it, chat. OT'd my way to master. I'm a happy boy now. Thank you very much. I'm happy now. Yeah. What the hell is that sound? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That huh? Did you hear that sound? Did you hear that noise? I thought my computer was about to explode. What the hell? What the hell was that? What the hell? OT to my sound card. Yeah, what the hell? Alright, so there you have it. We just showed you Eva in her full power. So this is where Eva was one of the best decks, if not the best deck in the whole format. But with them adding a lot of the promos that weren't there before, this obviously makes the deck, you know, have an interesting position in the meta. You know, is it the best? Is it the second best, third best? Hard to say, but we managed to reach Master. Very cool. As you can see, chat was like, whoa, that left game was fire. That's right, it was indeed fire. So as you can see, that was Eva in action. And of course, a great way to start off these set 8 Deer Days decks as well. So look forward to more. Let me know which ones of the ones that I showed you want to see next, and maybe I will make your wish come true. But if I've already pre-recorded a bunch, then maybe they will be in a different order. But we're going to try to break down as many decks from this set as possible, because there's so many cool decks and they're so interesting. I feel like there's a lot more cool things to play with in this set's DLC than the previous ones, especially compared to the last one where, or like, I mean, Jet obviously was the last one, but the set 7 one felt like we had like 3 decks. And it's especially like a lot of the promo editions in this DLC drop that really give us a lot of cool tools to play with. So if you like the video, give it a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. And of course, if you want some bonus content, consider becoming a YouTube channel member, as well, as it helps to support the channel quite a lot. And otherwise, you can check out all my stuff in the description below, such as socials, Instagram, Twitter, etc. But otherwise, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.